getting everyone on, and I would turn to admin to tell us when we're ready to go live. I believe Attorney General Ellis is quite literally in court at this moment. This requires a majority vote of 3 to extend the peacetime emergency.
Governor, we're currently live.
Very good then. At this time, I would call this emergency meeting of the Executive Council to order. As chair of the Executive Council, I have determined that the requirements of Minnesota statutes 13 Delta.021 have been met, and we will conduct this meeting via interactive technology. Because this emergency meeting is being conducted via interactive technology, all votes will be counted with a roll call vote. On May 20th, 2025, I issued Executive Order 25-05, declaring a peacetime emergency, continue assistance to communities impacted by the wildfires throughout our state. We now have a request from the Department of Public Safety to extend that peacetime emergency. I would now recognize Commissioner Bob Jacobson and Assistant Commissioner John Cunningham of the Minnesota Department of Public Safety to present a request to extend the peacetime emergency. Commissioner and Assistant Commissioner, you're recognized for as much time as you may consume.
Good morning. Good morning, Governor. I think Commissioner Jacobson may be having some technical issues. Thank you for convening this meeting. And just to add a little bit more information, there are still 3 active wildfires, 2 of which are largely under control. Wildland firefighters, local first responders have been making a valiant effort and doing a great job at bringing a lot of these fires under control, and that work continues. The one fire, Jenkins Creek Fire, is still mostly uncontained. They've made significant progress in the last 24 hours again. This extension of peacetime emergency will allow HSCM and all of our state partners to continue to provide resources to the firefighting efforts that are underway in northern Minnesota, recognizing that we still do have fire risk throughout Minnesota, but specifically in northern Minnesota as weather continues to change. As we also work to transition into a recovery mode to support local communities that have been impacted by these wildfires, this continuation will allow us to continue to provide that support. And as wildland firefighters get this fire under control, we will transition to that long-term recovery piece and offer support to the local communities that are impacted, and can certainly answer any further questions.
Thank you, Assistant Commissioner Cunningham. Did Commissioner Jacobson able to join or anything to add? Well, I think being the firefighting expert, you give us the perspective we're looking for, Assistant Commissioner. At this time, I would turn to the Executive Council for any questions of Assistant Commissioner Cunningham. Auditor Blaha, you are recognized.
Thank you, Governor. I mean, no questions, just immense gratitude to everyone up there who is working so hard to keep everybody safe. I mean, you even have been able to, you really just feel how this is really hitting people just right at where they literally where they live. So again, be safe, and all our thanks.
Thank you, Auditor. I would associate myself with those remarks, and having been up there with the team, I can tell you both local first responders, state and federal partners, and civilians and neighbors, just an incredible job. And at this point in time, to not have a loss of life in such a fast-moving fire, and just the winds and the humidity being at the wrong place, a lot of work to be done. As the commissioner said, this is just to make sure that those resources are there till we get this thing under control. And I think to note that it's going to be a tough wildfire season. So I know the commissioner joined us. Commissioner Jacobson, anything to add? All right, I think we have technical difficulties there. Hearing no further discussion, I would call for a motion to approve the request to extend Executive Order 2505.
So moved.
This time, I'd now call a roll call vote for each member to state their vote. Auditor Blaha?
Aye.
Secretary Simon?
Aye.
And I'm not sure if we have been joined by Lieutenant Governor Flanagan.
I'm on.
Lieutenant Governor, how do you vote?
Aye.
And I, Governor Walz, vote in favor of the motion. The motion carries. The extension of the peacetime emergency is approved for 30 days. At this time, is there any further discussion from any members of the Executive Council? Hearing none, I would call for a motion to adjourn.
Oh, we have, maybe, I don't know if we want to record, we can record the Attorney General's vote, I think.
Attorney General, were you able to join us? I believe he is in court.
No,
I
he's-
just walked out of court, Judge. And if
Thank
I
you
would
for
have been able to
the
vote, I would have voted in the affirmative.
We have not closed it. We will add that to that as the addendum. Thank you, Attorney General. I know you were quite literally in the courtroom. So
That's right.
we appreciate this. The resources necessary to continue the wildfire fight are approved. Do I now hear a motion to adjourn?
So move.
And I'll call a roll call vote of each member. Attorney General Ellison, how do you vote on the motion to adjourn?
Aye.
Secretary Simon?
Aye.
Auditor Blaha?
Aye.
Lieutenant Governor Flanagan?
Aye.
And I, Governor Walz, vote in favor of the motion. This meeting of the Executive Council is now adjourned. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.